My name is Colette Phillips, a student of EDD 8123, Advanced Applications of Distance Education. And my video will feature the benefits of using GRADPOINT as a successful virtual program. It will discuss what is GRADPOINT, and also showing videos to explain how some school districts have adopted GRADPOINT and successfully used the program, the benefits of virtual to at-risk learners, GRADPOINT as a successful virtual program. Here are some student perspectives on why virtual from across the United States.
I decided to study online because I was being bullied and I wasn't quite sure how to take it all.
If the online program wasn't available at our school, I probably wouldn't have been able to take upper level classes.
How Cyber Magnet wasn't available to me, I would have dropped out. There's no doubt about it. I would not be in school right now.
Like thousands of their peers around the country, these students needed an alternative to traditional high school. The reasons are as individual and different as they are, but the solution is the same. Through a partnership between the National Network of Digital Schools and the education and technology company Pearson, students have access to quality education online.
What will happen to a lot of students who do not have the opportunity for online learning is they fall through the cracks. By customizing the materials from Pearson with NNDS, it allows us to be more flexible and offer that to the students.
Animal lover and 10th grader Courtney Butler lives with her family in rural Pennsylvania. Courtney was miserable in the large high school she attended and was often the victim of bullying, coming home sad, angry, and depressed.
I feel like I'm a part of a community here. When I was up at the high school, I never wanted to come to school here. I jump right out of bed and get ready and come right into school with a big old smile on my face.
Martina, I'm Ms. Phillips, your virtual classroom teacher, and I'm going to ask you a few questions about virtual learning and GRADPOINT. First question, how do you like working in GRADPOINT instead of teacher-led instruction?
Because when you're coming to class, you can finish your class easily instead of waiting for your teacher to explain. And sometimes your classmate be playing around and then she wouldn't have time. When you come in, you just could do it real quick.
Okay. Second question, walk me through a day or a class period using GRADPOINT. Just tell me what you do. Show me how you
you get in your class, you do summer classes online, and then you take when you're done with the stuff, with the reading process, you can just finish the quiz, which are 10 questions.
Okay, last question for you. Do you like learning online?
Yes, because it's much easier instead of waiting for your teacher to explain it, and it's really easy.
Awesome. Thank you for interviewing me.
welcome.
Some of the main benefits to at-risk learners are included here. There are several benefits for going virtual for at-risk students, but here's the perspective of Franklinton Preparatory Academy on why they chose GRADPOINT.
Franklinton Preparatory Academy has been a vision of mine for the last 2 years. Franklinton was ripe for a kind of high school that didn't repeat the same mantra that every kid has to go to college to be successful. I'm Marty Griffith, and I'm the founder of Franklinton Preparatory Academy, and I serve as its Chief Operating Officer.
Franklinton is the oldest community in the Columbus area. Unfortunately, through the years, there have been floods, economic conditions have been bad, and the community has become poorer and poorer.
In 1982, this beautiful building was closed by the city of Columbus. And at the same time this school was closed, the high school that all these kids went to also closed. And suddenly, neighborhood schools that were a part of the fabric of the community both went away.
Background statistics in this area are terrible. 20% to 25% at the very most of these kids graduate from high school.
It was clear when we decided to launch Franklinton Preparatory Academy that Franklinton needed a school, and we believe not just any school.
Here is where it all begins. I mean, this is a solid foundation, a solid ground to build up education, especially in this neighborhood. A lot of the kids need that.
There's also a wonderful sense of community. People really want to be supportive of one another.
When it's all said and done, Franklinton Preparatory Academy is going to be a powerhouse that offers kids in Franklinton and the Hilltop the kind of facility that every kid deserves. A lot of our students come to us performing 2 or 3 or more grades below where they should be. That's where the GRADPOINT program comes in very successfully for us, because GRADPOINT allows us to individualize education for our students, but it also allows us to do it in a whole classroom environment.
It gives us so much more flexibility with these kids. They can go into a public library and get on a computer and draw down their curriculum in after hours. They can do a lot of self-study.
If I wasn't here for a day, I could go on GRADPOINT and I could learn the lesson that we learned the day that I wasn't here.
So if they're in algebra and I enroll them in a prescriptive course, they can go through and take that assessment at the beginning. So once we have that real data, myself and the teachers can go in and do what's best for students.
It's reestablishing confidence in their own academic ability, because our kids have been underperforming for years and they haven't tasted what it means to be successful for a while. So we can build up their confidence, let them taste success, and then with success comes a taste for more.
Bound says about 80% of online students go on to college, and many students benefit from the NNDS Pearson partnership.
Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed listening and watching this video.